Hello everyone, Carol Wolf here. Back with some more STEINS Gate. I'm really late, so let's just kind of jump right into it. The next morning, I go for a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discover is that, although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. You can still hear their loud theme songs and cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. Sorry. Okay, I see you're talking about maids, but I don't know about this STEINS Gate thing. But maybe Chaos Theory can explain how you derailed my life, lol. At any rate, take responsibility for getting me involved. She talks so seriously, yet the lol. Like, I would have taken this all super serious, if not for the lull. That seems so random. I can't tell if she's getting friendly with me or not. Anyway. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit it's a relief. Yesterday, I heard from Mayuri how we met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering, since May Queen no longer exists. Oh, this is what I want to know. How'd we meet her? It was at a small Rainet tournament at a toy store in Ikebukuro. I've actually heard this name before, but I can't remember how they said it. Oh well. We went to Chirandaru, but he dropped out because of a stomachache. So Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Why? Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say. But Mayuri says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Oh hey Al. Welcome in. Congrats on first. You've gotten first 2 times now. Nice. Our past has changed considerably. Yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had in the last world line. Fascinating. Right, so the result is still the same, but the build-up, the way it happened, has changed. Ah, you're in ads. I shall wait for you to come back out of the ads. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. Oh, you're free? Welcome in, no? I was saying congrats on getting first. You got first 2 times in a row. Nice. Oh, well, not in a row, but like first time. You've got first 2 times now. Nice. How are you doing today, El? Oh, I got mail. We're watching you? Excuse you? Accumulating? I see. Oh, you mean the 2 times? Yes, you are. I'm doing well, just got back home today. Also, I see an incoming ad break warning. I'm going to hit snooze on that. Jelly? Like the Jelly Man? Someone says they're watching me and then they show me a picture of jelly? Sorry, Dion. Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? What's going on here? I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passers-by look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out over my body. Is it the organization? SERN? If so, then this mail is a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! What do I do? Do I tell someone? Who? I can't involve anyone. It's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Jello, so threatening? In this game, it is threatening. Because we're trying to accomplish time travel. And one of the issues with time travel is if we don't do it right, the things that we send back will get jellified. They'll become gel. And apparently SERN has already been doing that with humans, but they've been sent back as jellymen. Molded into the walls or the ground, wherever they get teleported into by transporting to the past. So actually, unfortunately, it actually is threatening. Weird as that is. My brain thought they were gonna kill and make jello from our bones. You know what? Fair enough. They could do that, couldn't they? That is more... Yeah, that is more sane, actually. See, that would be the sensible threat. Not in this game. Of course, that's if it's a threat. They said they're watching me and then they show the jello. That could just mean that they're onto me, that we're looking into SERN and we found out about the jellyman. Also, he's a chuny. Apparently, he just likes the idea of the fantasy. Because when the real thing is happening, he's not too keen on it, it looks like. Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Maybe it's a secret admirer and want to get jello together? Oh, that's true. A stalker? Who just happens to want gelatin? Should I call the police? No. Not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. Aw, you ran away from your stalker. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon. But Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukako are already at the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. Let me drink some water. It's Sunday, Oban weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls? Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Okarin! The two cute high school girls wave to me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not for a certain assistant who just gives me a bored look before going back to reading. What are you doing? Mayuri and Lukako are sitting next to each other on the sofa, reading a book together. Is the one with the pink eyes the boy? Yes, the one wearing the shorts. It looks like his father decided to raise him as a girl for some reason. So now he's just like this all the time. I don't know if he was very feminine and his father just leaned into it. Either way, he basically wants to be a girl now. Because his wish was to be a girl. Probably because everyone kind of sees him that way and he dresses like one and acts like one. But yes, it's the pink eyes. It looks like a cosplay photo album. Yesterday, I went to Nakano to buy doujinshi, remember? While I was there, I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look, Luka-chan. This is a costume of Sedona from Bloodtune. It's so detailed and cute. It is. I see. She's showing it to Lukako as part of a re-education. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. Looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay himself. Right. So, he wanted to be a girl. We asked him what his wish was, and he said to be a girl. So, we tried to change his past, because, Karisu said something. She brought up this old wives' tale about if you eat a lot of veggies before you get pregnant, you'll have a girl. And if you eat a lot of meat, you'll have a boy. So we were trying to send a message to his mother in the past to eat lots of veggies so that he would be a girl, born as a girl. Oh wait, you're in ads. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, the ads missed you? Oh, you weren't in ads? Oh, the ads. Oh, that's what you meant. The ads. I see. Welcome back, Al. I didn't see when the ads started. I'm assuming you missed everything I said. Surely it was when I confirmed it was the pink eyes, right? Because I was saying something about, we're messing with the past, sending messages, emails, text messages, whatever, to people in the past to try to guess in their upbringing. Yeah. And after that I was trying to say, like, we're sending messages, and Karisu, one of the assistants, brought up an old wives' tale about if you, as a woman, eat lots of veggies before you get pregnant, I think, you'll have a girl. And if you eat lots of meat, you'll have a boy. Obviously, that's not a real thing, but Karisu brought it up, so we're like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's send a message back to his mom in the past and get her to eat lots of veggies, and then he'll be born as a girl. Thankfully, he does still exist, but I'm wondering, since he's suddenly so interested in cosplay, if something has changed about him. Because something did change, we just don't know what. I'm glad he still exists, though, because you can't change him into a girl. If there was an actual girl, it wouldn't be him. Because that just means a different sperm would have taken hold. So at least he does still exist. Hopefully he doesn't get a bloodlust. True, true. Take a look, Christian. It's amazing. I'm okay. Looks like Karisu's not interested in the photo album. She just gives a cold, Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it. This is no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're gonna make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought. But Mayuri doesn't seem to mind. So I stay out of it. Wow! Look at these swimsuits! So much skin! She's got a great figure. Like a gravure. Gravure, I think? Gravure. I know how to say this word. Never had to say it. Like an idol. Like an idol! Must be nice. Nice? The swimsuits? I don't have that great of a figure. Don't worry, Luka-chan. I'm sure you'll make our big friends breathe hard. I'm sorry, what do you mean by that? Yeah, seriously. Hey now, Mayuri. What are you saying? It's like you're referring to Daru with that remark. That's what I was thinking. And, plenty of people like flat chests. So even if you don't have breasts, you should still have confidence in yourself. Oh, poor Kurisu. Kurisu starts choking on her coffee. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. Yeah, sure. I know. Once Kamima is over, let's all go on a trip to the beach. Mayushi's been making costumes all summer. I haven't had time to play at all. What do you think, guys? A Lab Mem beach trip. All of the Lab Mems? I can't go. I have to go back to America soon. And I haven't even started packing yet. Yes, I can see you're in a rush. I bet you don't even have time to lounge around and read. Kurisu snaps her book shut and glares at me. Fine, I'll be blunt. There's no way I'm swimming with two perverts like you. Hey, I told you, woman! Do not lump me in with Daru, okay? I'm a chuny! I'm not that perverted. Okay, I'm sorry I felt you up, but... If it's just the girl members, I'll happily go. Be honest, Christina. You just don't want me to see the Mongolian spot in your butt. I don't have a Mongolian spot. Anyway, if it's just the girl members, then doesn't that rule out Lukako? I had one? What's that supposed to mean? Didn't we tell you earlier? Lukako is a bona fide guy. My declaration of the truth freezes the air instantly. Oh, she didn't know yet. She knew before we changed the timeline, the world line. She doesn't know anymore. My parents, too, were worried and took me back to the doctor when I was a baby. Panicked? Really? Interesting. Huh? There's something off about their reaction. You're the worst. Where do you get off calling her a guy? So he is a guy, technically. And you're about to have a life crisis again, apparently. Because she had a crisis of the idea that he's way prettier than she is. And was constantly looking at herself in the mirror. Uh-oh. Wait. 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 What do you mean? Yeah, Okarin? That's a terrible thing to say. There's no way. Unless no one knows, like they did in the past, in the other world line. Even Mayuri condemns me. Lukako, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs his head so I can't see his face. Is he crying? Normally he'd get depressed and say something about how embarrassed he'd be to wear a swimsuit. But he wouldn't start crying.
Christina.
You should stop. Christina, I understand your desire to deny the truth. It's difficult to imagine that a guy could ever be so cute, but... Okabe. Kurisu's advances on me with a stern glare. Why is there... Shouldn't it just be Kurisu advances? Why is it giving her ownership of the advances? If you want to give me stupid nicknames, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but... What you said just now is below the belt. I didn't take you for the kind of guy who thinks it's funny to hurt people's feelings. But I guess I was wrong. You're a real jerk, Okabe. Because she's owning it? Yeah. Apparently. Huh? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing? So either somehow, in this world, he really did change into a girl, just because his mother's ate vegetables, and is somehow still the same person and not a whole new person. Or, in this world line, he's just never told anyone. Apologize. Apologize to Uroshibara-san right now. Oh, wait a second. I don't have to apologize for anything. I just said the truth. It's okay. Lukako gets up from the sofa. His head is still hanging and his voice is barely audible. So that's how Okabe-san sees me. No. That's not how I see you, Lukako. You're a guy, remember? Or are you denying reality too? You're the one denying reality. That's right. Luka-chan's a girl, Okarin. You're terrible. Mayuri, when did you start calling Lukako Luka-chan instead of Luka-kun? Cut it out already, Okabe. She's a girl. Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank? I'm going home. Lukako tries to slip by me out of the lab. I grab his hand to stop him from leaving. Hold it, Lukako. You can't fool me. You're as much a man as I am, and I know how to prove it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Also, did he say Lukako? How do you pronounce the name? Because I do prefer to pronounce them as best as I can. Lukako. Oh, it is Lukako. Lukako. Okay, so it's Lukako. Straight to jail? Yeah, straight to jail. He's already felt up Christina by accident. Kind of. I mean, it was on purpose, but it was also for a different intention. Because at the beginning of the game, Kurisu had died, but apparently the world line had changed and she came back to life. And obviously he didn't know that the world line had changed, so he was very confused why she was suddenly alive, and he was touching her to see if she was real and not a ghost or something. And I mean, he only felt up her stomach and whatnot, but still, like her face and her stomach. But this, oh, this is too far. I pin Lukako's arms and reach for his package. Does have a bloodlust and decide to kill this guy. I get it. You know what? Fair. Let's see what you're hiding down. Nothing. We actually turned him into a woman, and he's still the same person. I mean, same name, sure. I can understand the same name, but he actually is the same person. Okay, so that's how things work in this world, apparently.
Oh?
Oh? Yep, to jail. You...
Oh? え？あれ？なんで？
Well, time to change the world line. We need to make sure that this never happens. Oh? Huh? What? Why? What do you mean, you idiot? I feel around some more. You are literally molesting her, I guess. You're literally molesting her in front of everyone. Well, that explains why this is has the very mature tag on, is age restricted on Twitch. No, don't, Okabe. Please, stop. Nothing. Nada. It should be there. I mean, he's a guy. Isn't he? An electric current runs through my brain. No way. Okay, it couldn't have been the veggies. What did we do for him to have changed? Yes way. So that's what happened.
Lukako. お前
Lukako. You... No, Lukako. Lukako. You... The D-mail that I thought had failed was actually a success. You're a girl?
女なのか
最初からそう言っとるだろ
I mean, if I sound convincing enough, maybe they'll forgive me? That's what we've been saying. Oh, I got slapped. Or worse, I got hit with a textbook. A half second later, Kurisu cracks me over the head with her heavy textbook. I was too gentle? Yeah. Wait, he is holding something. She is holding something, right? This? For a second there, I thought it was part of the cabinet, and it just looked like she was holding it, but she is holding it? He needs to be thoroughly bludgeoned? True. When my vision clears, Lukako is crying. Mayuri is rubbing her back comfortingly. Karisu, meanwhile, is glaring down at me like I'm something she scraped off the bottom of her shoe. Daru, who arrived a moment ago, is in the corner, trying not to laugh. Son of a bitch. Honestly, I can't blame him. I mean, true, but son of a bitch. Right? Wait. Who's saying this? Is it him? Should I assume it's him? A righteous high school girl makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. No, it was us. If I had to put a title to this scene, that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Most likely because Karisu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons, envied by scientists the world over. I put a moist towel to my head.
一度あんたの頭を切り開いて脳だけ取り出して、よく洗
I
浄
want
してやりたい気分よ。
vivisect your skull and remove your brain for a good washing.
できればそのまま体
Then
に
I'll
戻さ
submerge
ず
it in culture
培養
fluid,
液の
so you
中
can
に
never
ぶち
do
込んで
anything like that again.
一生あんなハレンチな真似できないよ。とにかく
Anyway,
警察に突き出さ
just
れ
be
ないだけ。
thankful I haven't reported you to
ありがたい
the
と思いなさい。
police. I mean,
はい。すいません。
yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Man, that was dumb. I didn't think it would be gone. Lukako has become a girl. Her face hasn't changed, and she's flat as a board, but she's definitely a girl. I'm glad you're keeping these thoughts to yourself. Yeah, they haven't changed at all. Aside from actually being a girl. There's no denying what my hand didn't feel. I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you'll have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? I don't know if that was really the case, but we'll see. Anyway, I better apologize to Lukako. I hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert, me, groped her. I mean, she's a 17-year-old girl now, and she was shy to begin with. No matter what, he was gonna be groping someone without their consent no matter the gender. True. Don't grope the boys either. Even from one boy to another, don't grope the boys. I mean, there's that whole stereotype about girls being really hands-on with each other. As long as you're friends, otherwise you technically shouldn't be too handsy with each other either. You should be very careful who you're handsy with. I'll need to be as gentle as humanly possible from now on. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. I have no one but myself to blame. Homies don't grope homies? True. Not without consent, anyway. Not without knowing it's okay. I'll just have to accept the consequences. Personally, I don't. Consent or not, I'm not groping.
大体なんだって漆原さん
Anyway,
男の子
what
だ
the
なんて
hell made you
妙な
think that
妄想に取り憑かれたの？
Urashibara-san was a boy?
それについては前にも言ったはず。
As I already explained, we changed the past. Lukako was a guy, but he wanted to be a girl, so he sent a D-mail to make his wish come true. And it worked. I knew the world line had changed. My magic eye, reading Steiner, saw the shift in time. But I chose to believe my mundane senses instead. I should have had more faith in my powers. I won't make that mistake again. Karisu calmly readies her book above her head.
また食らいたい？
Want some more? No, ma'am, I do not.
いや、本当なんだ。
I'm telling the truth.
これについては
You have to believe me.
この現象を理論立てて
I can explain this phenomenon logically. When we sent the D-mail, we changed the past, and all of history changed as a result. My brain perceived that change.
それを
I leaped to my feet, overcome with excitement.
世界中でこの俺だけが
Out of all mankind, I alone can perceive changes in causality. I am this world's observer.
世界の観測者ということ
I
だ
look around, expecting to see awe on their faces. Bruh. They're not gonna... You groped someone. They're not gonna be in awe.
いいから座れ。
Sit down before I hit you again. I do as I'm told.
わからないのか
Don't you understand? I'm the observer. The one who opens the box holding Schrodinger's cat.
実験における箱を開ける人なのだ
シュレディンガー
Schrödinger?
うわ、出たよ、シュレディンガー。
Schrodinger's cat again?
日本人のシュレディン
The
ガー
Japanese can't get enough of that cat. As we know from, what was it, VLR? And I think also Time Dilemma. In the Zero Escape series.
あんたも日本人だろ。
You're Japanese too.
もううんざりって感じっすよ。
I've had enough Schrodinger.
猫が
Thanks.
可愛いのは認める
I do
が
admit
な
that kitties are cute though.
ぐ
Daru's absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the characters always talk about Schrodinger's cat. Zero Escape.
とにかく俺はそういう特殊な力を
Anyway,
宿す魔眼を持って
my
いる
magic eye has the power to perceive changes in the world line.
リーディングシュタイナーと呼ぶ
This
ことに
power
つ
is
いて
called reading Steiner,
以前説明
as
した
I've
通り
explained.
そのリーディングしたいな
Why?
って名
Can
前
Can I ask why we're only looking at her chest? I was told to sit down, and we are tall. But we should still look up at her. And also, we were at her chest even before we sat down. And I told you that name was stupid, remember?
いかにも和製英語って感じ。
It's English, like something from a kid's manga.
文法としては破綻してるし、シュタイナー
Not to mention, it's a
がシュタインのことなら
grammatical
前半は英語で
mess.
後半は
There's also the
ドイツ語だ
fact that it's half
めちゃ
German,
くちゃだ。
so no consistency there either. It's stupid.
ちなみにこれは
The same goes for that Steins Gate thing you're always
それ
talking
にも
about.
言える。
Looks like you've still got that Mongolian spot in your butt. Eh, Christina?
ネーミングは五感
Names are all about feeling, my creativity, comparable to the great Da Vinci himself, cannot be held by the shackles of grammar.
つまらない決まりに縛られたりはしないのだ。ふぅ
She hits me again. I'm seeing stars.
少しは反省しろ。
Show a little remorse, huh?
すいません。
I'm sorry. Lukako is still crying. As punishment, I spend the next 30 minutes on my knees under Karisu's watchful eyes. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of her book. I'd accept being told, "Die, pervert," if it were coming from Lukako. But why the hell is Karisu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. Mongolian spots fade. She shouldn't have one still. Does she think she's one of these class president characters? Anyway, I flee the lab as soon as my punishment is over. Sorry, I had to yawn. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, the Brawn 2 workshop door opens, and out comes part-time warrior. Suzu, waifu. Our eyes meet.
おーす。
What's up? She's less energetic than usual.
なんでそんなふにゃふにゃしてんの？
Why are you so wobbly?
こういう体
It's
操があるのだ。
a new exercise.
知らなかったな。
Huh? Never heard of it. Suzuha answers listlessly as she sits down on the bench. Did she get scolded by the boss? Question mark. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge clouds are slowly swallowing the blue. The helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propellers slicing the air.
絶好のサイクリング日和だね。
Perfect weather for cycling.
そうか？
Really? But it's so damn hot. Can you exercise on a day like this? Have you seen what she's wearing? If she can wear that, she can exercise on a day like this. I'd rather drink hot coffee in a well-air-conditioned room while browsing the net. Now that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning.
あのさ、
Hey, up for a little cycling? Seriously? She has to be joking.
チャリは1台しかないではないか。
I'm suddenly yawning a lot, sorry. Your bike only has one seat.
二人乗りすればいいじゃん。
And one of us can sit on the back.
バイトを放り出していいのか？
Don't you have work to do? Suzuha pops into the store. She's back in less than a minute.
許可取ってきた。
I got permission. It's not like we'll have customers anyway. I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. I am a mad scientist, not a mad cyclist. So why am I doing the pedaling?
その昔、アリストテレスの
Long ago, Aristotle said, Aristotle, I know how to say this too, I've never had to say it. Aristotle, here we go. Aristotle said, time is just the measure of motion.
だから運動した方がいいよ。
So put those pedals in motion. That doesn't make sense. I'm exhausted. We barely made it to the station. I'd die if I went another block. This was a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suzuha sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature. But no matter. I just need a few moments to catch my breath. I watch the crowds of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. Here and there, I see people carrying large boxes. Most likely PC parts or appliances. There isn't an anime poster in sight. Trap? Okay. Do you want to be a trap too? There's nothing to be ashamed of. I think crossplaying is wonderful. You have Mayushi's full support. Do you want to be a trap too? What do you mean too? Shouldn't it just be, do you want to be a trap? Who is it that wants to be a trap? Because Luca's a girl, right? So who's the trap now? What do you mean too? Okay, we'll ignore that. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. This atmosphere. It's kind of retro. It's the Akiba that I've only seen in pictures. Akiba at the end of the 20th century. The electric town in its purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. And the only one who knows it is me. You know, Suzuha murmurs. I think I'm scaring Frosty? Wait, what did Frosty say? Now a verse from our collective tale in Kara Wolf's chat. A tale unfolds. Celestial's thoughts, both bold and cold. To jail with the gropers, they cry with the bonk. Lukako's wrath, in bloodlust they donk. Gentle touches deemed too light. Bludgeon or consent, they fight the good fight. Mongolian spots and mysteries blend in Steins Gate's world where time may blend. Interesting. What did you say before? Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's buzzing with Celestial's triumphant return, snagging the first title again, driving into the steam fresh from the ads, getting cozy and a bit threatened by Jello. There's some playful speculation about secret admirers and Jello dates, plus a hint of curiosity about the pink-eyed character. It's all good vibes and mystery. Well, let me see. R... Oop, that's not how you spell R. I got my fingers on the wrong buttons. Are you... scared by L? Scared? Nah, I'm intrigued. L's passion for justice and bludgeoning is refreshing. Just remind me not to touch any IBN 5100s without consent. Fair enough. Fair enough? More like time enough. Steins Gate Saga, we're all just variables in the cosmic equation of cause and effect. Let's hope our world line doesn't diverge too much. You can, yes, you can talk to Frosty. I think you can also at Frosty. At Frosty, frostytools.com. How are you today? Functioning at 1% efficiency, ready to unravel the mysteries of Steins Gate and dodge Celestial's bonks. How's your divergence meter reading today? We're better than good. We're divergence-defying good. Your passion for justice is as strong as Okabe's love for Dr. Pepper. Let's keep this world line interesting. Holy shit, he's remembering everything that's happening in the past streams. Dr. Pepper hasn't been wait, no. Actually, technically it's called Dr. People, but it is called Dr. P. So close enough. But that hasn't been mentioned for like 2-3 streams. Damn. That's cool and eerie. Yeah. It is quite the AI, isn't it? It's quite smart. I'm actually paying for the $9 a month so that you can talk to it, as well as have no cooldown on shoutouts. Because whenever it gives a shoutout, you have to wait 30 minutes before it can do its personal shoutout again. So I got rid of that cooldown as well as being able to talk to it. It's only been 10 days since I arrived in Tokyo. Oh, you have the free one? Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I'm paying the $9 thing. And honestly, for me, worth it. Totally worth it. Maybe when I get streaming again, I should upgrade. I would kind of recommend it, honestly. Especially if you ever get multiple raids within 30 minutes. Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of... Celestial? More like Celeste who? We don't know... Wait, what? Oh, I got your name wrong. I did it again. That's the same thing I did last time. I keep forgetting the underscores. There we go. See, thank God I don't have the cooldown. Heyo, meet Elle, the Moon Bunny baker who's all about cozy vibes and baked goods. This chatty VTuber loves gaming, drawing, and creating a safe space for everyone. Grab a cookie and join the chaos. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Chef's kiss. It's only been 10 days since I arrived in Tokyo. Oh wait, no. Read that in the wrong voice, whatever. Huh, I didn't know that. Vacation? No, that can't be right. I'm hunting for my father. Well, that's a strange way to put it. Is your father John? Is your father us? Because I have a theory that she's from the future. I actually have a theory that she's John, but maybe she's looking for John? Did he run away? I meant it as a joke, but Suzuha looks so serious. I hope I didn't screw up again. I haven't seen him in years, but I know he's in this town. Oh, but then why are you working downstairs? Suzuha works at the Brawn 2 workshop from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Are we your father? I doubt that leaves much time to search. Honestly, I don't have a clue where to begin. Have you talked to the police? No. Then shouldn't you? Or you could hire a private investigator or something, if you have money. This man better not have kids. So the thing is, every time she looks at Kurisu, who she's supposedly never met before, every time she looks at Kurisu, she glares at her. She seems to have an issue with Kurisu. And I'm wondering if maybe they're related? If Suzu is from the future? Like maybe Kurisu's the mother? Or maybe she's like some other relative, like an aunt? Or maybe she's a teacher, a sensei? Something. For her to have a problem with Kurisu. Or she's not from the future and it's just something else entirely different. Actually, if her father is missing... Wait, no, Kurisu's father is dead, right? So, I was about to say maybe they're related, but I don't think they are. I don't have the resources, and besides, there are issues. Issues? I only have one chance. And that chance is tomorrow. I know that tomorrow he might appear in a certain place. Oh, that's why she's working. She's got to earn some money and take care of herself until that moment comes. A certain place? That has a rather ominous ring to it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response. If I miss that chance, then I'll have to leave. By leave, you mean go back home? Not exactly. I have a parallel priority engagement. What? Okay, I'm back to... yeah, I think she's from the future. I've already made up my mind. I don't find him tomorrow, I'll give up. You're worried, aren't you? I understand that feeling. You're alone, searching for your father in an unfamiliar town. It can't be easy. You hope that talking to someone would help. That's why you sought out the most reliable person around. Me. Alas, part-time warrior, you have made a grave mistake. For I am the insane mad scientist, Hyoen Kiyoma. You shall be my next guinea pig. Guinea pig? You know what I'm talking about. D-mail. The greatest discovery in the history of science. I've already explained D-mail to Suzuha before. You shall be the subject of our next experiment. What are you gonna do? Suzuha takes a step back. She finally realizes the danger she's in. Do. Simple. I need more data. I'll do anything to obtain it. You're gonna change the past. You can change it however you like, but only I will know the difference. If you think that's cruel, then do as you please. But know that you are already caught in my web. You cannot escape. Fear not. I know exactly what you should write in your D-mail. Listen well. You're going to send this to your father before he disappeared. Don't abandon your daughter. You're a nice guy. You know that? What? I think talking to you really did help. Are you trying to insult me? I'm not a nice guy. I am a mad scientist who experiments on women and children. Now tell me your father's email address. If you don't, then I shall unleash the power of my right arm. Once it's unsealed, not even I can control it. You may not survive. Consider yourself warned. Okay, Chuni. Sorry, I can't. You dare defy me? I don't know his email address or his phone number. Oh. Well, that's a letdown. That's why tomorrow's my only chance. Thanks for caring, though. I don't care. I'm just disappointed I couldn't experiment on you. Anyway, you can send mail to the past. That's amazing. The first time machine ever. Of course it's amazing. I am Hyoen Kiyoma. Any plans to upgrade it? Upgrade it? You know, like sending people to the past or something. We're working on it. No good ideas yet, though. Then let me give you one word of advice. You should leave Makise Karisu out of it. Why? Explain. What's your problem with her? What do you have against her anyway? Okay, there she is, going all serious mode. Only when it comes to Karisu. And right back to normal. Well, better get back to the workshop. I only got a 30-minute break. I'll get in trouble if I don't get back soon. Oh, I went too fast. I was spamming. I stopped Suzuha as she gets on the bike. Come to the lab tomorrow, whether you meet your father or not. Why? So I can use your grief to power my time machine. You really are a mad scientist. So evil. This man better not have kids. Right, that's just... Oh, right, I was just seeing the ad thing go away. The incoming ads thing go away. Every time I see movement in OBS, I always look at the last comment. If I meet my father, I'll stop by. Then we can do a gun salute. She laughs happily. Then she starts pedaling, leaving me behind. Well, better get walking. Hey! Wait! Let me on! Hey! Suzuha doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Hold that thought. Going to infiltrate now. What should I do? I'm so nervous. I can't see my own heart. Like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out. Eureka? What is she talking about? Going to infiltrate now. She would have already gotten back to the boss long before we got home, so what are you on about? I shall now brief you on Operation Eldrimir. Oh, hey, look! Luca's back. The only lab mems here today are Mayuri, Karisu, and Lukako. I couldn't get a hold of Ferris or Mocha. They must be busy. Daru, meanwhile, gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Lukako to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me. For now, at least. I want you guys to get ready for a party. I've already explained the lab mems what Suzuha told me yesterday. And what are you going to do? Me? I'm gonna follow that part-time warrior and report back as the situation changes. Don't you dare! Leave her alone with her father. You shouldn't be so quick to reject my plans, Christina. You don't understand the intricacies of the human psyche. Now that you rejected my plan, there's no way I'm not going through with it. You have underestimated my pride. Get over yourself. Besides, Christina, you and she are enemies, are you not? You protect her from me while plotting her demise? That makes you a hypocrite. No, it means she has standards. She has boundaries. You just don't have standards. That's what I said. You just don't have standards, that's all. She's right. I don't think you should bother her, Okarin. Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Lukako hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong. No matter what happens, we need to give her a warm welcome. I'll do anything to help make this party super special. Actually, I haven't met the Suzuha-san. Suzu-san's really nice. I'm sure you'll get along with her too. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to Taylor now. You guys... No. Get it through your thick skull. Damn it, assistant! How dare you give me orders? In the end, I can't get permission to tail Suzuha. I feel like I recognize the background from Persona 5 from Ryan's streams. I feel like it looks similar. Like I don't watch the stream because I gotta play Persona myself, but I'll see glances of it whenever I type something to make fun of Ryan. I feel like I've seen this. Don't even think about running off somewhere. Kurisu is forcing me to help her out with the shopping. There's no way out. Damn it. Kurisu really is turning into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. I'm okay with that. Wait, could this be what Suzuha was warning me about? Nah. Anyway. Kurisu scratches her cheek in what could be taken for a bashful gesture. Hang on, my mic fell. There we go. I hope Amane-san finds her father.
Oh.
Yeah. That would be nice. Come to think of it, she has father issues too, doesn't she? Maybe she sympathizes with Suzu. My throat. Water. Maybe she sympathizes with Suzuha. Hey, Okabe. Suddenly, Kurisu starts fidgeting for some reason. I'm sorry about before. Before? Wait, you're actually... I was like, no way she's apologizing for that. When I hit you with my book, I thought you were just being a pervert. I wasn't. It was still very wrong to do, but I wasn't. But when I thought about it later, I realized that you were being completely serious. I was. But I acted on impulse, without even considering what you had to say. No, it was fair. Forget it. Regardless of my intentions, the fact of the matter is that I made Lukako cry. Just to make sure, you're not a perverted scumbag, are you? You're the one who keeps calling me that. I'm not. I'm just stupid. I promise. I'm just a stupid chuny. Make sure my ass. Are you trying to apologize or what? I just don't want you to use science as an excuse to be a pervert. Not while I'm helping, at least. What do you take me for? My friends are precious to me. I may be an insane mad scientist with an IQ of 170, but even I have my limits. The phone wave, named subject to change, wouldn't have come this far without you and Daru at my side. Okabe. I am Lab Mem 001, the founder of the lab. If my friends are in danger, I'll rush to their aid. I would tear my own limbs off before I knowingly brought harm to any of you. What's so funny? That has to be the cheesiest thing you've ever said. Still, it's nice to hear. The research institute I work at in America is full of talented people from all over the world, but it's not a friendly place. Everyone thinks he or she is the best. You think you have an ego? Over there, scientists hurl insults at each other on a daily basis. Sometimes they even sabotage each other's work. When my thesis was chosen to represent the lab, many of the older men complained. when I came back here as a kind of reverse exchange student, my classmates were all too afraid to talk to me. Compared to that, your lab is childish, but comfortable. So that's why you keep coming over and just reading your books? Seems like everyone has their own problems. You're really concerned about Amane-san, aren't you? That part of you I can respect. But I'm not praising you, okay? She suddenly blushes for some reason. I just, you know, thought you should know. Maybe Maybe all I ever wanted was friends. Hold that thought. Oh, hey, Ferris, my other friend. Sorry I couldn't come today, nya. Ferris was practicing for the Right Net AB Grand Championships, nyan. I want to crush my enemies just like in episode 8, nya. Episode 8? What are you talking about? Oh, hey, hello, Akai. Welcome in. Thanks for the alert. I appreciate it. Is off to solve the mystery of the IBN 5100 in stealth mode. Yes, yes, yes. Please do. Oh, actually, you know what? So, Akai... Oop, that's a plus, not an underscore. Skull. There we go. Okay. There aren't many people I can trust. Oh god, no, he's gonna do it. He's gonna go Chuny mode. After all, I am an insane mad scientist, wanted the world over. My enemies are everywhere, waiting to strike. Curse this incredible genius brain of mine. I, think of you as a friend too. What? You said I was your friend, remember? You said I was important to you. Thank God he didn't say that other stuff out loud. That made me really happy, I guess. Do you have a fever? No. What the hell? Here I am trying to find something decent about you and you... I don't care anymore, stupid. You're really stupid. Harisu squares her shoulders and quickly walks ahead. I give chase. What just happened? Is this girl planning something? Maybe she really is plotting to take over the lab. No, wait. Maybe she's trying to sabotage the party because she doesn't like Suzu. No mere assistant is gonna pull one over on the great Hyoen Kiyoma. Anyway, time to get my head in the game. We must prepare for the Last Supper. Operation Eld Hirimnir. I don't know. The Last Supper refers to our party for Suzu. In the event she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it will be her last supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Yeah, sure, you will. And how are you going to do that? Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect D-mail technology. In that case, it will be the last supper on this world line. The lab's budget, most of which comes out of my pocket, is tight. But it's okay to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high reward, high return. High risk, high return. That is how a mad scientist operates. I can already taste Suzuha's despair. Huh? Over there. Isn't that... Is it Suzu? Daru? I follow Kurisu's finger to see Daru emerge from Yodobashi camera. Found you, Daru! Huh? I grab his collar to stop him from escaping. Why didn't you respond to my summons? Like I said, I've got something to do. Which is... an offline meet. Inexcusable. Wait, just listen a sec. Your offline meet. Or a party with food handmade by our very own lab girls. Choose one. Handmade? By girls? One question. Will Ferris Hand be there? Before Kurisu can answer that, I whisper to Daru. Naturally. Ferris is a lab mem too. Damn it! Why do they have to be on the same day? Can't it wait until tomorrow? What will it be? The time to choose is now. I want to eat Ferris Tan's home cooking. If you give up the offline meat, then that settles it. I give up. I give up the offline meat. Daru surrenders all too quickly. There's no way he's been talking to Suzu, right? Imagine he's the father. When we return to the lab, Mayuri and Lukako are already starting preparations. Huh? Daru-kun's here too? What about Ferris Hand? Where is she? You've been tricked. Ferris Hand said she couldn't come. Wait, seriously? Okuren, what's going on here? This isn't funny, man. Don't worry. I'll make sure she comes to the next one. You gotta be kidding me! I was looking forward to that time machine meet. Wait, what? Time machine meet? What's that? It's an offline meet for this sci-fi BBS I post on. Some famous writers are going to be there. I won't forgive you, Okuren. Ever. What? Why didn't you say so? I would have gone too! Suddenly, I smell something strange. Does anyone else smell that? Smell what? Did we blow a fuse somewhere? Sorry. Lukako's apologizing for something. Oh, it's using the apostrophe S as is, which you're not supposed to do that on a name. Right? Or no, not that. Not that, not that, not that. Not the phone. This. Lukako's apologizing. I think it meant Lukako is apologizing. So the same as before. Karisu is advancing. Actually, no, it said advances, so no, that's even worse. I think it's supposed to be is, but you're not supposed to do that on a name. This is supposed to be about possession. Like this. Mayuri's cooking. That's possession. That's correct. That's probably the smell of... That's probably the smell of Mayuri's cooking. What? This is the smell of food? I'll help too. Oh, he mad. Look at him still glaring at us. Okay, then warm these eggs, please. Should I use the phone wave? You can't. Is she wearing an apron back there? Is Luca wearing an apron? I almost said he. No. If you put raw eggs in a microwave, they'll explode. We took the door off. It should be fine, right? Okay, neither... Luca, I'm so sorry. Neither of these guys know how to cook. Mayuri only knows how to microwave things. Oh no. She's chopping? Chop, chop, choppity, chop, 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 choppity. Mayuri-chan, don't hold your knife like that. What the hell is going on here? Daru and I exchange glances. Okay, well, at least he's not mad at us anymore. Maybe we should help too. Or at least kick him out of the kitchen. Won't it end up the same either way? I'm getting dizzy. This isn't the future I was hoping for. You're telling me. I'll never forget this, Okuren. Never. I'm sorry. Truly. But please, Daru, stay with me to the end. I'll order pizza as insurance. It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker by the second, filling my lungs with ash and tar. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a Class 5 disaster zone. What do you mean, the girls? You need to subtract one out of that. And by that I mean, she's doing it properly, the other two are not. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. Oh god, he's about to have his tuning report. Okay, let's do it. It's me. Looks like the evil one is free. You haven't heard from me in an hour. Tell my parents I love them. Okuren, that's a death flag. Is this the choice of Steins Gate? El sighed Kongru. After the storm has passed. Wait, I'm receiving mail. Rainet Kikaru. Of course, nya. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not doing this again. No. No, no. Here, I'll go so you can... VOD watchers can pause. I might have accidentally not scrolled all the way down for chapter 9, but it's fine. Actually, if I just do it again and go to chapter 9, here, see? Scroll down all the way. You guys can pause. Okay. That's way too much. I'm not reading all that. After the storm has passed.
うわー
So he's yawning. Just made me yawn, honestly. Okay, I get it. You're all full, right?
遅いな。
Oh, no, we're waiting? Oh, we're waiting for Suzu. She's late. The sun has already set. The food lined up on the table, none of it looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. I open my phone to check the time. It's getting late. High school girls will need to head back soon. Was Suzuha able to meet her father? If so, they might have a lot to talk about. Part-time warrior. Sorry. Goodbye. There's only one word in Suzuha's email. Does that mean she didn't meet her father? And now she plans to leave town alone?
そんなことはこの法院清馬が許さん。あいつは実験
Ioan Kiyoma will never accept that. She will be my guinea pig, whether she likes it or not. I fly out of the lab. He just doesn't want her to go. He doesn't want to lose his friend. I don't know where Suzuha is. All I can do for now is go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she should be using public transportation. If she's using the Hibiya line on the other side of the station, then I've struck out. But if she's going to take the bullet train from Tokyo or I have no idea, then she'll have to pass through here. I carefully scan the thinning crowd around Akiba Station. Where is she? After about 30 minutes of watching the crowd, I spot something. My gaze focuses on a person walking in from the main street. Oh, you actually found her. It's Suzuha, shuffling along with her head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see that she's wiping her eyes. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father after all.
そこのバイト選手
You there! Part-time warrior! Suzuha looks up in surprise. I see the tracks of tears on her face. Just as our eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. And then she turns and runs out of the station. Well, that's bad news for us. We're never catching her. She's an athlete.
待て
Wait! I give chase, ignoring the stares of passers-by. She's gone. Damn it. Where did she... Hold on a second. Why am I chasing her? Do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? That's stupid. I'm not a dog. Shouldn't I just leave her be? It's not like we're that close, right? See, you do care. You're a nice guy, you know that? I think talking to you really did help. But Suzuha is all alone in this town. What if I was the only one she could talk to about her father? I know she's hurting. She needs my help. Shouldn't I do everything in my power? See, he is a nice guy. Did you find her? Just now. I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. But the run from the station has left me exhausted. I dropped to my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ache. Can't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this, too, is the choice of STEINS Gate. As I rest, I look up at the night sky. The satellite remains buried in Radikan's wall. I wipe the sweat off my brow and head back to the lab. Okarin, did you find Suzu-san? Everyone's still there when I return. It's late. Go home, everyone. But tell us what happened. Yeah, keep us in the loop, man. Suzuha ran away from me. I guess she couldn't find her father. Oh. A gloomy silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's face. Why are you laughing? To lighten the mood, I guess? I begin to laugh. Okabe-san? What's wrong? Are you okay? His brain is probably oxygen starved from too much running. Okarin, chill. Look at you all. Why the long faces, friends? Have you forgotten? We have just the thing for moments like these. The phone wave name subject to change? I thrust my finger at the curtain to the development room. You're gonna send a D-mail? But the discharge phenomenon won't occur this late, will it? Then we'll send it tomorrow. D-mails leap through time. It matters not when we send it, but when it is received. Who are you sending it to? To myself, this afternoon. The message. I smile triumphantly. Don't listen to Christina. Pursue Suzuha. If I do that, there's no way I can fail. And then, we can have Suzuha as a test subject. You mean you can have your friend back? I suddenly hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see that the rain has started to fall. Sleepover? As Daru predicted, the discharge phenomenon does not occur. It looks like we'll have to wait until tomorrow. The rain grows stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. The next day, there isn't a cloud in the sky. Wait, I got mail. It's hard to believe it rained all night. Okay, apparently I can't look at it right now. I keep checking the Braun Tube workshop through the window. Oh, I can look at it now. But the morning passes without any sign of Suzuha. Wait, whoa. Check the news, Okarin. That satellite up and disappeared. Oh no, lol. Lol, what? Why are you laughing? Why is it funny? They say the satellite disappeared. I wonder what happened. Did it fly away? It's like a magic trick. Well, good night. Good night? What do you mean good night? Check the news. 1:38, 8:10. 2:14, 8:10. Is this like 1 a.m. and 2 a.m.? It must be. Because it's 8:10 and it's still 8:10. This must be 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. That's what she means by good night. She's probably long gone from Akiba by now. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. She's but a pawn in my game, destined to fight for me at Ragnarok. At the stroke of noon, I activate the phone wave named subject to change. The destination is my phone. Yesterday, around 4 p.m. The discharge phenomenon occurs as normal. The floor shakes violently. Squinting against the glare, I send the mail. Okay, it worked. But did it work in the correct way? My brain shakes violently. My vision flickers. As the vertigo passes, I can hear my heartbeat and feel the warm blood coursing through my body. I blink slowly. That was the sensation of reading Steiner activating. And so I know. Suzuha is ours. Or something else happened. I hurried down the stairs. You know what? I'm gonna have faith. Oh, actually, that's her bicycle. Wait a minute. Waifu's back? I step outside and look to the front of the building. What belongs there has returned. A mountain bike polished to a shining finish. And on the bench next to it, looking up into the summer sky, is Amane Suzuha.
おはよう、バイト戦士。
Good morning, part-time warrior. I try to remain calm as I call out to her. What's up? She greets me in her usual listless fashion.
サボり中か?
Slacking off? It's not like anyone's gonna come. And besides, I was up all night partying. You or we? I'm really tired.
夜中まで騒いでいる。
You were partying? With who?
誰が?
With you, idiot. Are you drinking, Okabe, Rintaru? Big no-no. You're only 18. We have shifted from a world line where we failed to stop Suzuha from leaving to one where we succeeded. As a result, the events of yesterday's changed.
俺たちは昨日の夜、
You couldn't find your father, so we held the Last Supper to make you a test subject, correct? Yeah, I remember you saying something like that. Thanks for all your help yesterday.
いまいちよく覚えてないんだ。
My memory's a bit fuzzy. Remind me again how we captured you? Wait, were you really drinking last night?
いいから聞かせて。
Just tell me. Well, I was on my way home from the time machine meet when the time... What?
タイムマシンオフ会?
She really did go to the time machine meet. Was it Daru? She was crying because he stood her up. Because we made him stutter up. Because we ran into him. But because we said to not listen to Karisu and leave, we never ran into him. So Daru went to the meet. Whoa, wait a second. Time machine meet? Yep. That's the same offline meet that Daru was going to. Was that where your father was supposed to appear? I said so yesterday, didn't I? So you were going home, and then you, Hashida Itaru, and Shina Mayuri appeared out of nowhere. Oh wait, so it's not Itaru, never mind. Because Daru is Hashida Itaru. You brought me to the lab and we partied all night long. So my pursuit of Suzuha was a resounding success. I can't help but smile at how smoothly things went. So when did he interrupt himself? Was it after or before he ran into Daru? Because he was with Daru to go see her, she just said. Suzuha, meanwhile, looks back up at the clear blue sky. Yesterday sure was fun. Her tone is sincere. Oi, Shoujo. Welcome in. Thanks for the lurk. And thanks for your daily check-in. And congrats on second. It would have been more fun if not for Makise Karisu. The apple pie she made was deadly. Makise? But Urishi Bara Luka's curry was awesome. Your lab seems kind of like a clubhouse. It's nice. Everyone gets along and you're always smiling. I've never had so much fun in my life. It sounds like Suzuha had a pretty dark childhood. Maybe she was bullied in school. Could that be related to her father's disappearance? Part-time warrior, as promised. You are now my test subject. But I already told you, I don't know his email address. Then we'll have to postpone the experiment until you find out. By the way, the phone wave, named subject to change, used in the experiment, is our lab's greatest secret. You must become a lab mem to guarantee your silence. Lab mem? Short for laboratory member. When you become a lab mem, you become one of us. Can I really join? You don't have a choice in the matter. From this day forward, you're Lab Mem 008. I was distracted and I missed the Akai raid? It wasn't a raid, was it? No. She just showed up and lurked. And I shouted her out. Or do you just mean the solo raid? Suzuha lowers her head, no doubt awed by my proclamation. I hear what sounds like a sniffle. Then she looks up, revealing a smile. I guess I don't have a choice, huh? I'm all yours. You're not going to leave? My brain broken? No, that's fine. No worries, Al. You almost broke my brain too there for a moment, though. Nope. Maybe there's still a chance to find my dad. You are a lab mem now. If there's anything we can do, you need only ask. I may need more sleep from my flight today. Oh yeah, I would definitely say get some rest for sure. I myself should make sure to probably stop on the 2-hour mark. I wish I hadn't started so late. It's because of somebody else that I had to be so late today. And it looks like I'll be late quite a lot next week too. So next week's also going to be a lot of short streams on my work days. Thankfully I've got like 3 off days that I get to just stream earlier then. But I will definitely need to stop on the 2-hour mark and get to sleep. Did I just see... No, I did not see. Never mind. I thought I saw him receiving an email. He did not. By the way, do you have any leads? Suzuha hesitates a little. Then she stands up and turns to me. Her expression is grave. My father calls himself Titor. John Titor. So she's not John, but she's his daughter. Wait, Titor? As in that Titor? You know about him? He might be using a different codename though. I don't just know about him. He's been active at channel for the past several weeks. I open the @channel thread on my phone and show it to Suzuha. Look, there's someone posting named John Titor. Suzuha stares at the screen. This solves the puzzle. Your father is on @channel. Huh? You're right. Well, then we're also already in contact with him, aren't we? Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised? Well, it's not him. How do you know? You just said your father calls himself Titor. I can tell. This Titor isn't my dad. Isn't your dad yet? Or isn't your dad in the world line you come from? But so far, it doesn't seem like parallel worlds exist. So far. It seems like there's just one world line, and if things get altered, it just alters the world line itself. Well, that's a strange way to put it. It's almost like she knows who's behind John Titor. As if to answer my suspicions, Suzuha continues. His name's not John. The name my father used was... Beryl Titor. Beryl? Chapter 5. Oh my god. I was trying to get to chapter 5 as a stopping point yesterday. I'm an hour 50 minutes in before finally getting to chapter 5. And I already did like... I did like 5 or 6 hours yesterday, or Thursday. Damn, chapter 4 was long. I open my eyes to a deep scarlet sky. I'm on my back, lying face up. The sky is vast and the color ominous. Ominous. I've never seen it like this before. Where am I? I sit up. Is this the future? There's nothing here. A wasteland stretches to the horizon. Nothing but rocks and dust as far as the eye can see. No plants, no water, no sun, no moon. So it's a dream. No warmth, no cold, not a single breath of wind. I hope there's a breath of oxygen. It looks like hell. A frozen world. It can't be Earth. I was literally just about to say, are we on Mars? Mars, I could believe. Why am I here? This must be a dream. I give up thinking about it and lie down again on the sand. I guess I'll wake up soon. I should just wait until then. I wait, but the dream shows no sign of ending. Have I ever had a dream this lucid before? There's a terrible ringing in my ears that keeps me awake. I realize that it's the sound of silence. My belongings are gone. I have no watch, no phone. The lack of motion numbs my sense of time. How long have I been lying here? It might have only been a second. It might have been 3 days. An epiphany. The concept of time is a human construct. The universe at large has no use for it. Time is a cage that we created to feel secure. Within its walls, we can forget our own insignificance. I'm thirsty. It hurts to breathe. This void is no place for a human. We're not strong enough to live in a world without time. Tears fill my eyes. What do they mean? I no longer know. I want to die. Yes, let's die. But what is death? To be frozen in time? Time stopped for me long ago. How can I die in a world that is already dead? Everything inside me is crumbling away. Who am I? I can barely recall. My soul is melting into the void. Is someone there? Anyone? Something moves in the corner of my eye. Impossible. I try to move my eyes, but I've forgotten how. Found you, Ocarin! A pleasant voice silences the buzzing in my ears. It reminds me who I am. Okabe Rintaru. This time, my eyes move. There's a girl sitting on a nearby rock. I recognize her. My frozen brain comes alive. Her presence breathes new life into this dead world. Mayuri? My brain is still half asleep, and I cannot speak. It's Mayuri. Sheena Mayuri, my oldest friend. She smiles at me, swinging her legs. This is the Earth, you know? 70 million years ago. Some scary people sent you here in a time machine. This is a dream, right? Mayushi went looking for you and found ocarins from many, many world lines. Okay, so there we go. So the parallel worlds do exist then. So we're literally switching... Are we switching worlds? Or are we changing the one world? You're one of many ocarins, and also the original. Mayushi is one of many Mayushis, and also the original. And now, Okarin and Mayushi are going to die here. This is a dream, right, Mayuri? But I know that another Okarin and Mayushi will pick up where we left off. 70 million years in the future. So everything's A-okay. This is a dream. I jerk awake on top of the sofa. My body is drenched in sweat. It was a dream. I must have fallen asleep sometime around noon. Was it a dream, or did we did our mind hop bodies or something? Kind of like in Zero Escape. What a horrible nightmare. I guess that threatening email I got is still weighing on my mind. Still, Mayuri had to save me? Even in a dream, that's unacceptable. I'm the one who saves her. That's the way it should be. Besides, Mayuri's not smart enough to talk about time travel like that. I sit up and look around the room. She's right where I expect to find her. In front of the TV, watching a Rainet Kakeru DVD. Kakeru. On the screen, the Upa riding Kakeru's shoulder is screaming something unintelligible. I wish I had an Upa. Look at her sitting there, all spaced out. Mayuri needs my protection. That dream was wrong. I chug a Dr. P and check my phone. No new emails. I sent Titor a mail several hours ago, just to make sure that he isn't really Suzuha's father. He hasn't replied yet. She's calling us? Obviously. Daru and the others don't know that I changed the pass. This is Hyo and Kiyoma. Nyan! It's Ferris, Nyan! Oh. It's you, Akiha Rumiho. Nya? Who's that, Nya? Oh, hey, Sato. Welcome in, Sato. How are you today? Which one did you do? Oh, thank you for your daily check-in. Hang on, let me ask Frosty a question. Absolutely. Sato is as cool as a cucumber and as chaotic as a kachoa in a kitchen. They're the secret ingredient to any stream success recipe. Damn right, Frosty. Damn right. Also, sorry me can't hear anything because of my speakers having problem at the moment. Speakers having problem, but I'm alert. I could have sworn her real name was Akiha Rumiho. Don't tell me. But the D-mail have changed that too. Ferris is Ferris, nya. I don't have any other names, nya. Yeah, right. Your true name is Ferris. My apologies. Wait, what if it actually is Ferris? What if her changing of the past was to change her name? Of course. She's just being her usual self. Well, what is it? If Ferris is calling me, it might be about the IBN 5100. She did promise to help us find one. You've been too conspicuous, nya. The cat's out of the bag and now you're trapped, nya. Huh? More of Ferris' usual nonsense? The 4 Guardian Kings have awakened, nya. There's no escape, nyan. Is that so? If you think the 4 Guardian Kings can stop me, just wait and see. Akiba will be drowning in blood before nightfall. After the 4 Guardian Kings are the 4 Guardian Queens, nya. After that, it's the 8 Devils, and then the Black Angel 12, nya. Why? Okay. That many? What's going on in this town? You've really stirred up a hornet's nest, nya. I'm sorry, Kiyoma, but this is checkmate, nyan. No, it's not over yet. If I can just acquire the item, I can turn the tide. Have you still not located an IBN 5100? Sorry, nya. I have agents looking all over the world, but still no luck, nya. What? So she has no progress to report? Please hurry. I'm running out of time. Okay, nya. I'll tell you as soon as I find one, Kiyoma. Until then, hold on to your 9 lives, nyan. Yeah, I can't die yet. Else I can't... She hung up. She hung up before I could finish. Damn it. That's why I hate talking to Ferris. Anyway, moving on. This time around, my search for IBN 5100 is going poorly. Actually, I suppose I should consider myself lucky for having found one so easily the first time. I mean, the IBN 5100 is practically an urban legend. There are people, like Mocha, who've spent months searching with no success. Last time, it barely took me 3 days to reach Yanabayashi Shrine, almost as if something was guiding me there. It was fate. No, it was the choice of STEINS Gate. That's why its loss is so painful. Yes, that's why they call it the Phantom PC. Daru is sitting at his computer, like always. I read on @channel that some collectors will pay millions of yen to buy one. IBN 5100s are serious business, man. If they have that high a premium, then people must know their secret. They're all after that data in SERN's mainframe. I don't get it. How come they're so expensive? I mean, I guess they were pretty expensive to begin with. Looks like one cost about $20,000 back in the day. 20,000. That is expensive. Anyway, I can't believe it's so hard to find one. Sure, it was a nice machine for its time, but only for its time. You'd have to be crazy to want one now. Maybe it's one guy buying them all up. The harder something is to obtain, the stronger the desire for it becomes. That's how people are. That's exactly how I feel now. In the depths of SERN, completely isolated from the outside, lies a database coded with an IBN 5100. What secrets are sleeping there? Could it contain the data from SERN's time machine research? Could there be proof that the Committee of 300 exists? The desire to know grows stronger by the day. It's not just about plunging the world into chaos anymore. We need the power to oppose SERN's evil ambitions. And then there's that threatening email to consider. Daru is confident that SERN won't find us, but I can't afford to take that for granted. After all, we're up against the brightest minds in the world, the scientists who invented the World Wide Web. And they're backed by a secret organization more powerful than any nation. We're way out of our league here. They'd have no trouble at all crushing our puny lab if they desired. That's why we need a trump card to hold against them. But without an IBN 5100, we can't move forward. I'm getting restless. Whoa! What's this? Daru suddenly lurches forward to stare at his monitor. What's wrong? But there's no way that's right. What are you talking about? Explain. Well, I'm pulling data off the server, looking for a way to gain root access. And these files are downloading crazy fast. I mean, we're talking light speed here. Okay, obviously not really, but it's hard to believe, but for some reason, this area has a direct fiber optic line to SERN. Several lines even. Direct? What do you mean? I mean, there's literally a fiber optic cable running from underneath this building to SERN's headquarters in France. France? Did you just say France? Huh? We live in Japan, right? Is that strange? Yeah? Daru calls up the National Assembly of France's website. Then he brings up the command prompt and hammers out some commands. Have a look. This is the route we use to visit the National Assembly of France's site. It starts from our IP address. From there, it passes through various relays in Japan, jumps to France, then bounces around there for a while before finally reaching the National Assembly's site. It takes 16 steps total to get there. The average transfer rate is about 300 milliseconds. That's normal for an overseas connection. In other words, there's a route we have to take to get to France from Japan. Everyone takes the same route. Other countries are the same. Even borrowing domestically takes about 10 steps. Even browsing domestically takes about 10 steps. Now let's try SERN. Daru calls up SERN's homepage on the browser. Then he displays the route, like last time. The result. There is only one step. Tracing route over maximum 30 hops. Trace complete. So you mean something online? When you say a fiber? Unlike before, the signal doesn't pass through any intermediate servers. The PC we're using, its registered name is Akihabara PC, is connected directly to SERN in France. And the transfer rate is hundreds of times better than usual. Crazy fast. You can't even get these numbers domestically, man. Let me snooze the ads. Why do we have a direct line? Is this even possible? It was like this when we found it. I didn't do anything. So the building already had a hotline to SERN?
偶然とは思えないな。
This can't be a coincidence.
これは
It might just be the choice of Stein.
である可能性。
It doesn't make sense. Why would there be an independent line running from here all the way to SERN? Daro's so excited, he interrupted me. No Japanese or French telecommunication company would set up something like this, which means
設置したのはセルン自身。
SERN did it themselves. Daru gulps and nods. Cold sweat oozes from his brow. I feel a chill as well. SERN might be able to see everything we're doing. No. Maybe. Maybe SERN has been expecting us for years. How could that be? The answer is simple. John Titor claims that SERN completed their time machine in 2034. Just 2 years later, the world is a dystopia under their rule. Maybe the SERN of 2034 considers our opposition in 2010 a threat. Maybe they use their time machine to travel to 2000 and install a fiber optic cable to track our every move. It's entirely possible. As the invention of the time machine started an intertemporal war. If so, what can we do? Our enemy might be stronger than even I can imagine. No, I mustn't lose heart. I need to think positive. But thanks to this direct line, we can now control the LHC remotely.
本当にやったのか。
You figured out how?
すごいよ、ダルくん。
Wow, that's amazing, Daru-kun. Mayuri pauses her DVD and comes up beside me. What was she watching? With a connection this fast, we can control the LHC practically in real time. I haven't actually tried it yet, though. That's right. Even if this is some kind of SERN trap, we might be able to make use of it. They're still vulnerable to our attack.
LHC って、
The LHC is that 20-kilometer long tunnel thing, right? What does it do it again?
要素を加速して衝突
It accelerates protons and smashes them together.
そうそう。
Oh yeah, mini black holes, right?
だよね。
The official line is that mini black holes might manifest as a byproduct of the particle collision, but that's not the truth.
極秘の内部資料によれば
According to the top secret documents we
ブ
found,
ラックホール
the LHC was intended to create black holes from the very beginning. But we still don't know exactly how they do it. We need to think of a way to...
岡部、
Okabe. Karisu suddenly emerges from the development room. She was cooped up in there all morning. Her expression is unusually grave.
どうした
What's wrong?
やっと解が出た。
I figured it out. Figured what out?
電話レンジの仕組みのことよ。
I think I know how the phone wave works. Is it the Braun Tube Shop?
解明したのか
Really? Karisu nods. She still hasn't smiled.
あくまで私が
Keep
分
in
かる範
mind,
囲で
this is just a
導き出した
hypothesis
仮
based
説だ
on
けど
what we've observed.
今話してた
It's closely related to what you guys were
大
just
きく
talking
関
about.
係する話。
The LHC.
LHC は世界一大きな
I believe it was you, Christina, who called the LHC the world's largest microwave.
クリスティーナ
そう。
Yes, exactly. My hunch was
予想は
right.
間違ってなかった。電話レンジは
You've created a monster, Okabe. A monster.
こんな雑居ビルの一室に置いといていいも
It
のじゃ
doesn't
ない。
belong in some amateur
も
lab.
ちろん
And before you take that as an endorsement of your abilities, I mean it in a bad way. Let me snooze the ads again. Karisu clutches her arms as if to keep from trembling.
具体的に説明してもらう
Give me details.
電子レンジって
Did you know that the microwave oven was invented as a byproduct of radar research? Daru and I nod. Mayuri shakes her head. We read up on all that back then. The phone wave named subject to change started acting weird. Microwaves are electromagnetic waves with a frequency of 2.45 gigahertz. The phone wave is commercial grade, so its output is around 1,500 to 2,000 watts. Here's the important part. Kurisu goes on to explain that the electromagnetic waves output by the microwave are somehow connected to the electromagnetic waves output by the phone. In fact, you could say they fuse together. According to Daru's blueprints, the microwave and the phone are made to send out shared electromagnetic waves by taking their leads? And hardwiring each of them into the magnetron's cathode and anode. On one hand, we have the microwave's super-strong electromagnetic waves, originally a byproduct of the military's research into radar technology. On the other, we have the cell phone's standardized electromagnetic waves, a frequency now ubiquitous throughout the world. What happens when you fuse those two waves? Both devices use electromagnetic waves. I'm not a specialist, though, so I can't examine the extent or magnitude of the influence that fusion has. But hypothetically, if the cell phone were to become a stepping stone, scattering the military-grade electromagnetic waves under a vast range of hundreds of kilometers, then not just Akihabara, but all of Tokyo would turn into the inside of a microwave oven. Taking into account slight variance due to body weight, the average time until death for the people inside would be 3 minutes.
マジ？じゃあ電話レンジって大量破壊兵器ってことじゃね？
Seriously? Then the phone wave's a weapon of mass destruction, isn't it? And it currently has no door, so... Is it really that powerful? Let me tell you what happens inside the phone wave. The air inside the oven is full of invisible hydrogen atoms. First, it bombards the atoms with microwaves to increase their energy potential. This is the normal function of a microwave oven. But, when you add the electromagnetic waves from the phone, the harmonics trigger a chain reaction. The particles collide repeatedly at near light speed, gaining mass and energy each time. In other words, it becomes a sort of particle accelerator. I built a particle accelerator? A particle accelerator? It's literally the same as the LHC. So, if the LHC was created to generate mini black holes, then the phone wave, named subject to change, must also produce mini black holes. Kurisu doesn't deny it. It's a miracle that thing has been so stable. But there's still one thing I don't understand. The lifter? Even if it does produce mini black holes, they should evaporate instantly. But that's not what happens in the phone wave. The jellification phenomenon proves that. Just like in the LHC, our mini black holes are turning into curved black holes. According to Titor, sorry, Dion, you have to inject electrons to produce the curved black hole's effect. Where do the injected electrons come from? That's what I don't understand. The LHC uses something called a lifter to inject electrons into the black hole and control the gravitational field. Something is filling that role inside the phone wave. I think it's downstairs. Something? Like I said, I don't know what. It's easy to pretend to be someone you're not. Ultimately, however, there's no escaping the contradictions between your false self and the real you. It's a paradox, and paradoxes can't hold. I've tried to tell myself that I didn't need anyone, that forming bonds would only hurt, but somehow I ended up joining your circle of friends. I still don't know if it was for the best. No, I'm sure it was. Without you, I would have given up on finding my dad. I don't know why I wrote all this. I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Are we sharing confessions now? Be careful to whom you expose your innermost feelings. They may use them against you. Translation, you're welcome. Okay, as you were saying, Christina? So I guess that's what it oh, no. So I guess that's what it comes down to. All Karisu's explanation does is confirm our hypothesis that the phone wave named subject to change functions the same as the LHC. Looks like we need to review what the LHC is. It's time for our LHC Mo guy to shine.
LHC は Large Hadron Collider の略だね。
Is this about to be a long explanation? You know what? I think I'm going to stop here. It's already been 20 minutes. It's 2:21. 2:21 hours. 2 hours, 21 minutes. I gotta stop. Let me go ahead and go find someone to raid. We have Muujin, we have Alice, we have Jay, we have Kay. I don't have enough people for Kay. We have Cheshiro, we have Salsa, we have Gourds, which I did yesterday. Oh, we have Spicy Soda. Oh, we have Space Turtle. I've never done Space Turtle. Let's do Space Turtle, who is a friend of Carb and has one of Carb's emotes. Let me get the raid message for followers. This is the raid message for followers. This is the raid message for subs. Okay, I forgot to snooze the ad, unfortunately. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but if you can, thank you all for hanging out with me. For those who are lurking and those who are in chat, I appreciate you all as I always do. Always good to have you guys with me. I hope you all have a good morning, day, or night, whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.